It was supposed to be a very confident press conference, but let me tell you, it turned into a political ambush. Israeli Prime Minister Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu faced his own country's reporter, just expecting questions about Israel's final battle in Rafah and his plan to take full control of Gaza, right? Instead, the media came armed with receipts, dates, statements, videos that don't match with his latest claim. Mr. Netanyahu had told the nation months ago that the battle for Rafah would be quick, a decisive strike to break Hamas's latest stronghold. But now, months later, Rafah is still in the headlines, the fighting has dragged on, and Israeli soldiers are still taking casualties. Now, in between all this, the journalist wants answers. Why the delay? Was the promise unrealistic? And then came the second blow, Gaza's humanitarian crisis. Reporters over there confronted him over a March 2025 decision when Israel blocked all the aid trucks from entering Gaza. Now that particular move led to shortage of food, medicine and fuel, triggering international outrage and protests even in allied countries. Under heavy pressure from the United States, the UN and the Europe too, Netanyahu's government reversed the ban. But the reporters weren't letting him rewrite the history. On live television, they reminded him, "You called it a necessary security measure, now you're calling it a misunderstanding." The bigger question, which is it? Now, for a leader known for controlling the narrative, this is quite rare. The Israeli media, usually accuses of being really soft on security issues, openly challenged him. They questioned not just the military strategy but the credibility of the government's story. Well, it was a moment where the usual talking points began to crumble, and even Mr. Netanyahu looked uncomfortable. Outside the press room, protests continue. Some Israelis support the Gaza takeover plan, saying that it's the only way to stop Hamas attack. Others warn that it means endless occupation, more international isolation, and more bloodshed. In the meantime, Gaza's health officials report thousands dead, children starving, and aid still not reaching everybody, despite the promises to let humanitarian assistance in. Well, the images from that particular day is telling. Mr. Netanyahu at the podium, the cameras rolling, the journalists pressing, and no clear answers. The big question now is, if his own media is calling him out, how long before the public does the same?